Q4 is a time where consumers spend the most money online and they are shopping the most frequently. If you are dropshipping, Q4 is the most profitable time of the year for you. What's going on, everybody? It's AC, and thank you so much for coming back to my channel. And in this video, like I just mentioned, I'm gonna be covering why right now, Q4, you need to be following this exact strategy to be insanely profitable. I'm not gonna just cover ad strategy. I'm not gonna just cover just random little parts. I'm gonna be telling you guys the entire strategy that you can be implementing onto your dropshipping stores today. I'm gonna be covering the testing phase and how to actually get into that, how to have your store laid out, how to do product research, how to do product validation, how to actually structure your ads, how to get into the testing phase, how to actually scale these ads to the roof, and so much more. So go ahead and continue to watch this entire way through, as I'm gonna be giving you guys so much valuable information that you can be implementing in Q4. In Q4, you're going to have to find great products. You're going to have to find great suppliers. You're going to have a team that is structured to be able to have your business ran the right way. And these are the most important aspects that people do not talk about on here. But you know I'm not going to leave you out on anything, and I'm going to cover every single part for you today. You guys know Black Friday is coming up, you know Cyber Monday is coming up, you know Christmas is coming up, and with these holidays I'm going to be spending about $20,000 to $30,000 a day, because this is literally the best time to start making money. And if you're not going ahead and taking action, I promise you other people are, and I'm one of those people. So let's not wait any further. Let's go ahead and jump right into what you guys need to be implementing on your stores today. All right, the Supreme Ecom Q4 $1 million blueprint. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first thing that we're going to be covering is the testing phase. So you want to be testing as many products as your budget can handle these next couple months. So if you have excess money, do not limit yourself these next couple months. You need to be taking action, and I'm literally telling you, this is the perfect time to get started. So because you are testing out all these products, I definitely recommend that you start off with a general store for initial testing. And we are going to be allocating a budget of $400 to each product sold. So just remember that it's not $400 spent. We are going to be doing a net loss. So we're only going to be spending a net loss of $400 for each product sold. We're going to be focusing on testing multiple creatives to be able to wipe out our competition, because at the end of the day, we are already going to validate the products that you're going to sell, but you need to advertise better than your competition. That's how you're going to win right now. And the way we're going to be testing out these high converting creatives is by first purchasing these high converting creatives. So in the description below, you guys can see my link to dropshipmedia.com. This is how I purchase all my creatives. This is how I have high converting advertisements that literally wipe out the competition. And for you guys, only for my Supreme YouTube family, you guys can get a special discount by clicking on the link below. That discount is going to be $10 off your first order, so make sure that you go ahead and check that out. And the next thing that we're going to be focusing on, and one of the most important aspects that people skip over, is product validation. So right now we are going to be focusing on more broad than niche, and this is the reason why, is because it's going to be difficult to scale through this quarter if we're only focusing on very niche focused products. So we're going to be kind of focusing on more general right now. Basically just focusing on something that appeals to a mass audience of people. We want to be making sure our selling price is between $25 and about $200. We do not want any cheap little products that we cannot be able to get our return on investment in, and we do not want products that are $500 to $1,000 where people aren't purchasing either. And having this range of about $25 to $200 is going to give us more allocation and more of our budget to being able to reinvest into our ads. So a couple of the most important aspects that we're going to be doing with this product validation is, one, making sure that it solves a purpose. This is really easy to get people to impulse buy, and this is really easy to get people just to come to your site from your advertisement and click add to cart and get it right away, because they know that it is solving a problem and solving a purpose for these people. And also a wow factor. A wow factor is a huge important aspect of this. You want to be able to have an advertisement that literally shocks these people and they're like, wow, okay, I actually need this. And with this wow factor, it's going to help you be able to scale up to $10,000 to $20,000 to $50,000 in a day. Like in a day, you should be making that in Black Friday right now. And we also want to be focusing on the longevity aspect as well. This is not just a get rich little quick scheme. We want to be able to make money with dropshipping for a long period of time, and that is what I always preach to people. All these products that we're going to be selling, we want to make sure that we can continue to sell them after Q4. So what we're going to be doing right now that is going to be a huge advantage for our business is because we are going to be collecting so much data and spending so much money. This is going to be able to put us in an even better position when 2020 turns around, because you have now collected thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of Facebook ad information that is for the customers that you are trying to convert. So simultaneously, when you're doing this product validation, you need to be doing product research. And I think this is a perfect time to jump right into this. So when I'm doing this product research right now, I'm not just looking for one winner. Like, I'm really not looking for just one winner. I want to be ready to scale through the roof literally for the next couple months. So for me, I'm going to be looking for about 5 to 10 winners right now that I can be able to scale through Q4. And with me scaling 5 to 10 products, I know that I'm going to have to test by my 3 times rule. So basically what I tell people all the time is, if you're trying to find one winner, you're probably going to have to test out 3 to 4 products. If you're trying to find 5 winners, you're most likely going to have to test out about 15 products. I'm trying to do 5 to 10, so it's going to be about 15 to 30 products that I'm probably going to be end up testing. And you can focus on not doing 5 to 10 if you want. You can do 3 to 5, or you can do 2 to 3. It's really about what your budget is willing to take. And the goal is to be able to focus on products that are performing above average. And the way that you guys can do this is by understanding the quality of these products. If we want to be selling this for a long period of time, we have to make sure that quality is good. We can sell anything in the world, but if it's not good quality, we're going to get stopped really, really quickly. So a way that I definitely recommend doing this is, if you're going to sell, let's just say, a dog bed, take that same dog bed and look it up on Amazon and see what the reviews of this product look like. The people on Amazon, they leave some crazy harsh reviews as well as very helpful reviews as well. So you can be able to get a good understanding and consensus of what the quality of this product is like. So now that you kind of made an idea of how many products that you want to test, you have to figure out how you can test it next. And what I always recommend, and my favorite product research tool, is AdSpy. AdSpy allows you to see what is currently working today. AdSpy allows you to see all the ads that these competitors are running, so you can be able to even get more ideas of multiple different products. You can be able to find the most viewed videos, the most engaged videos that are literally running today. And that is why AdSpy is my absolute favorite tool. And if you guys want to be able to use my favorite product research tool and be able to use AdSpy, you guys can see in the description below, I have a free trial for you guys to use and $50 off your first month. And that is special for being a part of my Supreme family. And as you guys know, I give out a free consulting call every single week, and I'm going to announce the winner of last week at the end of this video. To be able to have your chance of winning this free consulting call that we can cover the strategies of Q4, go into depth about your ads manager, and so much more, all you guys have to do is 3 simple things. The first thing that you guys must do is, in the comment section below, say Q4 and what your goal is to be able to make in these next couple months. The second thing that you must do is go ahead and follow me on Instagram at AC_Hampton. And the third thing that you must do is go ahead and smash that like button below so that the algorithm can be able to get my videos out more on YouTube. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel, as I'm coming out with new videos every single week. So I'm going to be looking for all 3 of those requirements. So make sure that you're doing all 3, or you will be skipped over to the next person. So you now have done your product validation, you have now done your product research, you have structured your store. Again, if you are struggling with how you should structure your store, do not try to reinvent the wheel. Take from your best competitors and obviously maximize off of what they're doing well and do it better than them. So do not spend days trying to be able to build these stores, or days that you're trying to do product descriptions and all of that. Focus on what's working and allow it to work for you, but do better than these people. And obviously don't just copy word by word, but this should not be taking you that long at all. So you've now found your products, you've done the product validation, you've done the product research, you've added it to your store, and now we need to be able to get into the testing phase with Facebook ads. So before we go any further, you guys know I'm here to help you guys out in any and all way possible. So if you have any questions about this video, any questions about Q4, any questions about how to scale your store up through this time, go ahead and go to Instagram right now, type in AC_Hampton. Give me a follow and message me the word YouTube, and I'll reach out to see if I can help you out in any way possible. But you guys mean the world to me, so make sure that you reach out because I want to hear from you. Alright, let's jump right into the initial testing structure. So during Q4, this isn't really a time to not be maximizing off of what is actually already working. And I do not mean by just products, I mean by strategies and the way that you implement these strategies. This is not a time to just focus on playing around with testing or this, that, or another, or focusing on 1,000 different ways that you can strategize this scaling methods. And that is why I'm here. So I've already spent over $3.4 million on Facebook ads in the last 2 years. And I'm going to be giving you guys live expertise right now, so you don't have to waste any time trying to figure out what will work, because I've already validated it for you. And this is the same thing for me. I'm not going to be testing out any new strategies at all. This is a time to be able to make money and be able to skyrocket and turn 1 to a 2 and 2 to a 4. So let's focus on what is actually the most important aspect first. And the most important aspect of dropshipping in general, besides making sure that you're doing product validation and finding good winning products, is 100% your creative testing. So the difference between me and a lot of dropshippers, or a lot of things that these people are showing on YouTube, is they're just like, oh, find a product and then, make a video for it and then start running the video and you'll make money. That is not true at all. And I'm gonna be able to tell you right now that these people are on bull. The purpose of the whole game of dropshipping is literally to have the best creative, and Facebook ads is a bidding war. It is a bidding war, and if you do not have a good enough creative, you are not going to be able to bid against the best competitors who are selling the same items. So what I always focus on before I do any interest testing is doing creative testing. So if you are in my course, you will notice the section ice breaking video testing. This will go into multiple steps within this module, breaking every aspect down so that you understand how to read the performance and how to set up these creative testing to be able to A, save yourself time, and B, be able to save yourself money when it comes to testing out these products. Because why would I just do an interest campaign with a random video ad if I don't even know if the ad is going to be able to convert my customers? That is the thought process that you need to have. So after basically running to the same metric, I run all my videos to 1,000 impressions. Whichever one gives me the best KPI performance, which is my key performance indicators, that is the one that I'm going to run with. So now that you have found your winning creative, it is now time to get into interest testing. So how I do interest testing is very simple. I'm going to duplicate the best winning creative into a new campaign, making sure that all these new ad sets only have this one winner inside of it. And I'm going to be using a $100 CBO with 10 separate interests inside of it. So one interest might be dog, the second one might be dog park, the third one might be dog leash, the fourth one might be dog parents, but these are all separate interests that you're going to be testing. So I test them out at a $100 CBO with 10 separate interests with a $5 minimum ad spend, and I'm testing out to the big 5 countries with only English speakers and automatic placements, and 21 through 65 plus age genders. And those big 5 countries are New Zealand, Australia, Canada, United Kingdom, and the United States. And that is how I structure my interest testing. And let's go ahead and jump into the next slide. So now it is time to be an executive decision maker. You are an entrepreneur and nobody wants to see you succeed as bad as you do. So you need to make sure that you are the one that is making the executive decisions to be able to streamline your business into the right direction. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first day that I'm running this CBO, I'm cutting any ad set that has a cost per view content greater than $1.75. The second day, I'm cutting any ad set that does not have at least 2 add to carts or 2 initiate checkouts. I'm not wasting time or my money here. And the third day, I'm going to be cutting any ad set that does not have a purchase. So basically, after the third day, remember you started off with 10. You are now down to maybe 3, 4, or 5. You're going to duplicate your best winning interest. So any interest that probably has 2 sales or 3 sales, or just the KPIs on it just look better than any other ad set, I'm going to duplicate that one 10 times into the exact same CBO and increase my CBO spending limit. So if you were starting off with 10, again, you were at $100. We now are down to like 4, let's say, and you're going to duplicate the best winner 10 times. So you need to be able to increase your CBO to $140. So you're going to run these next 3 days of testing the same way that you ran day 1, day 2, and day 3, cutting it the exact same way. And by day 6, you should know if this product is really worth testing or not. So if you are already at a $400 net loss, you should just go ahead and go to the next product. But If you are still making money or you're close to break even, we need to start collecting more data. So let's go ahead and jump into what I would do next. So once a campaign or an interest campaign has multiple winning interests, it is now time to scale and time to gather this data. You know it's a data-driven game, and it's time to gather and wipe out our competition. And our first holiday that we need to be the most prepared for is definitely Black Friday. So we want to make sure that we're doing all of these things now. And you're asking yourself why? Like, why does it have to be Black Friday? Why is it not Christmas? Why is it not any of other time? And that's because if we start right now and we are able to gather data right now, that by the time of one of the biggest shopping holidays in the United States of Black Friday comes around, you have so much data and you're so prepared to go ahead and wipe out your entire competition, and you're ready to be able to scale this up. The more data you have, the more that you will be a winner. I'm just going to let you know that right now. Like I mentioned a second ago, Facebook is a bidding war. And if you have more data and stronger creatives and better interest testing and better testing in general than anyone else, you're going to win this bidding war every single time. So what we're going to be able to do is continue to test out interest. We're going to start testing out lookalikes whenever our 95% video view is greater than 2,000 video views. We're going to go ahead and jump into the lookalikes. And this will lead us to our no interest campaign. And this is when it gets fun. And when I say no interest, I mean no interest. You're not targeting nobody. You've gathered the data. Your Facebook pixel is so strong that it knows who your customer is. But this only really works well if you've already spent about $20,000 on Facebook ads, even like lower $15,000, but you need to have enough data spent to be able to go into this no interest campaign. So you're scaling up your lookalikes, you're scaling up your interest, and you're scaling up your no interest campaigns at this time. And the way that I structure this is I allow them to run for 4 days. And every 4 days, I'm making a decision to either increase or decrease by 30 to 50%. And that's kind of how I test it out and be able to scale really quickly is, by day 12, if you are still profitable with these campaigns, they're going to be almost triple what they originally were tested at. And that's why you keep scaling so quickly, that you are going to continue to really make this online Wi-Fi money through this time. But you can't scale through the roof, or you can't go crazy with Facebook ads if you do not have every other aspect in place. And you need to be focusing on the back end of things as much as you just want to be spending money on Facebook ads. So the first and most important aspect is you got to get the supplies to the customers, right? Like you got to make sure that the cost of goods sold that you are purchasing is getting to the customers in a timely manner, or just in general. So you have a couple different options. So you guys can use AliExpress. So AliExpress has US warehouses as well as Chinese warehouses. On AliExpress, make sure that you're looking at the order count, make sure that you're looking at the reviews of the product and seeing that these suppliers are actually sending these products out and that they have good quality. Shipping rates may or may not be the best, but that is why I'm about to present to you the next idea. And the next thing that I use also is CJ Dropshipping. And in my last video right here about how this store has made over $1 million consistently, I show you guys why CJ Dropshipping does have a couple different opportunities that can definitely help you advance your store. So just that one example, and I'm not saying every example is like this because I know AliExpress is an amazing system and I've used them 1,000 times. But sometimes on AliExpress, the shipping times are a little high, 30, 60, 90 days. Again, this is not every product, but I'm giving you the opportunity to look in another direction. So if you click my link below, you guys can see my link with CJ Dropshipping. This will be able to have you guys work directly with these suppliers and be able to see that you can get more competitive shipping times than just what you see on AliExpress. So for example, in that video that I was just mentioning, it went from 30 to 60 day shipping to 8 to 15 day shipping for only paying an additional $1. So make sure that you guys go ahead and check that out to give yourself that opportunity as well. You guys can also reach out to these AliExpress and Alibaba vendors. So you guys can preach to them what you're going to be doing or what you're currently doing on your store and see if you guys can be able to partner a relationship with each other. And lastly, if you're doing about 30 to 50 orders a day, I will go ahead and be able to help you guys out in any way possible. So you guys can actually use my supply supplier. If you want to, you will have to go on Instagram, message me directly at AC_Hampton, and message me the word supplier so that I can be able to send over her information to you. But make sure that you're sending me a screenshot so I can see how many orders you're actually doing, so that her time does not get wasted and I don't look bad just sending her people who have never even used a supplier before or actually making orders at all. I'm here to help you guys out in any way I possibly can. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you can, please do me a favor and smash this like button. Go ahead and smash this like button so that my video can get out into the YouTube algorithm more. That would be greatly appreciated, and I want to keep dropping videos literally every single week for you guys. And lastly, and most importantly, is customer service. This is literally what you guys need to have in place before you decide to do anything. I've also dropped a video a couple weeks ago about how to get your ads manager back, how to avoid getting your Facebook page banned, and so much more. So you want to make sure that you check that out so that you can avoid all these issues before they even start. And one of the ways you can avoid this is with this customer service. So what I advise you guys doing is to hire a virtual assistant. And there's two main ways that you guys can do this. So you can either go to upwork.com. And when you do go to upwork.com, you want to be looking at what these people are actively doing, like what active people they're working with, what campaigns they're actually doing customer service with, some of their previous history with other people who are in the e-commerce industry. You want to make sure that these people are doing exactly what you need them to be doing. And you guys can fill out different filters like what you want, which is really helpful as well if you only need a certain aspects of your business to be able to be dealt with when it comes to customer service. Another option that you have is Fiverr. And that is the same thing as above. You want to make sure these people are right for your business. Don't just hire anybody because you just need a VA. You don't want your business to go backwards because you didn't put it in the due diligence to be able to make sure these people are right for your business. And these people are freelancers. So when you're hiring them, you don't have to do contracts or all of this. You just send them your information and they're ready to get to work. And make sure that you are hiring people outside of the United States. This is very, very important because you do not want to affect the money that you could be spending on your Facebook ads or affect the money that you could spend on scaling multiple different products because you're spending too much on customer service. So most of my customer service people are from Egypt, from the Philippines, from Africa, all from countries where you don't have to pay them as much. So I definitely recommend looking for about $2.50 to $5 an hour with these freelancers. And I have a special giveaway for you guys to show you guys how much I appreciate all the love and feedback that you've been giving me. So it's Q4. I do not want you to miss out on any opportunity to succeed. So for the next 72 hours, I'm going to be able to have a sale on my course. This is my Supreme Ecom blueprint covering everything from beginning to end on what you need to be successful with dropshipping. It's going to be able to provide you 950 winning products, a $7-figure million-dollar ad strategy, because you know I've spent so much money on Facebook ads. So everything that I've done, you guys will be learning all these strategies in there. You guys will be able to get a pre-built theme, how to be able to scale your stores up, all the strategies that I'm talking about, how to test your creatives, and so much more. So for the next 72 hours, if you go to checkout and you enter the code SupremeQ4, you will be able to receive 20% off my course. So make sure you do that before this video or before the weekend ends, because at that 72-hour mark, I will be taking this discount down. I have a complete free training in the description below as well, covering product research and product validation, going in more depth about what I'm talking about now, going over how to have a high converting page so you guys can be able to look at the way that your store should be laid out, and most importantly, Facebook ads. So that is an absolute free training for you, and that's in the description below as well. And let's get into what I've been so excited to be able to preach to you guys and be able to get out to you is I'm opening up 8 more slots in the month of August for my case study / one-on-one mentorship. This one-on-one mentorship is going to be me working with you directly to be able to scale your stores. I'm going to be getting on calls with you every week. We're going to be messaging each other back and forth. You're going to be able to get the course for free, and we're going to scale up for the next 60 days your store to whatever goal you have and more. So if your goal is $10,000 in a month, we're going for $20,000. If it's $20,000 in a month, we're going to $40,000, and on and on and on. But there's a couple different criteria that I need you to have before you go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram. So first, I want you guys to be making at least $17.50 from a job so that you're comfortable with spending money on Facebook ads. You're friendly and coachable. I want to help you out in any way possible. You can tell how friendly I am, and you can tell how well I am at coaching people, but you got to be friendly and coachable too, because I'm here to help you out in any way I possibly can. The third thing is you need to be able to take action and not make any excuses at all. And fourth, and most importantly, you want to scale through the roof. You want to have the mentality and the thought process that you want to scale through the roof. We want to go absolutely crazy. So if you're that type of person and you meet this criteria and you want to be able to get more of a personal one-on-one touch, and for me to be able to guide you completely, like literally the entire way through step by step, go ahead and go to Instagram and message me the word case study. Again, there's only 8 spots left, so I will message you back to see if you were a good fit for this, as there are a lot of people applying. And don't think I forgot about the consulting call winner from last week. And the winner of the consulting call is Tag Z. Tag Z, congratulations on winning. Go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram at AC_Hampton. We can go over your ads manager, we can go over your Shopify store, and we can even make a plan on how you can be able to scale through Q4 and what you should be doing to make sure everything is in place. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for coming back each week. This is AC. Reach out to me if you have any questions at all, and I cannot wait to see you guys crush it through Q4. I'm out.
Perfect.